We once showed you a chat I had with Oluwajayi about a remarkable new comic book titled The Adventures of Captain Blood. Well, the book was recently presented publicly in Lagos, and we were there. Here's a report on it.
Superman, Spider-Man, Mighty Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America are some of the comic book superheroes that have captured the imagination of millions of people all over the world for many years. But the world of comics, as we know them today, may have all started with the adventures of Mr. Obadiah Old Burke, the first comic book printed in America in 1837. Nigeria has not had its own fair share of comic book superheroes, but it looks like some talented artists, illustrators and writers are determined to change that. And what better way to do so than to turn real-life superheroes to comic book superheroes? From Adventures of Mr. Obadiah Old Burke to The Adventures of Captain Blood, a comic book that tells the story of renowned Nobel Prize winner Professor Wole Soyinka. This book was recently presented to the public in celebration of Professor Wole Soyinka's 80th birthday at Popular Art and Literature Center, Quintessence, Ikoyi, Lagos. The Nobel laureate was present briefly to express his gratitude and give a toast.
Thank you so much, and a toast to you and to youth and to infants. Cheers.
The presentation event had members of the art and literary community who enjoyed readings and reviews of the comic book.
In the comic, Captain Blood's exploits pivot on the life of the literary giant and Nobel laureate, Professor Wole Soyinka, who, as a pupil, demonstrated a passionate interest in acquiring an enlightened mind with which he grew to serve the Nigerian people.
Young people who are the biggest fans of comics were present to read, and the interesting twist was to read not just in English but also in French.
Ah, good. Come in, Mr. Soyinka. Please sit down. I am Harry Ugowe. Ah, bien. Rentrez, Monsieur Soyinka. Asseyez-vous. Je suis Harry Ugowe. Harry Ugowe est a high-ranking official in Gabon's military government, a member of the Propaganda and Intelligence Office. Harry Ugowe a un grand militaire dans le gouvernement et un membre de la propagande et de l'intelligence de l'Office. I've been reading your statement. It's all very interesting, and I would like us to go through one or two points in it.
They were also there to provide some music. The new comic book captured the attention of its new audience, some of whom believe in the ability of comics to attract readers.
All of the Asterix comics and the Batman comics, superpowers, all the adventure comics were so much fun, and I think they make for light reading and fun reading. But they always deliver a message, so they're important reading.
Very, very important. I still read comics. I mean, I read Archie, I read Donald Dukes in all comic form and everything. So it's really nice. I mean, you had a long day and you're just sitting watching. Even if you don't get the stories, you could get the pictures and everything. So it's really nice.
It's a phenomenal beginning in Nigeria to see characters like Soyinka being made into comics. Because to read a Soyinka's book is very tough. I mean, you can't have children read some of his books that he has written. But it's very attractive to kids, which I'm passionate about, to give a child a comic. He will strip through it and read it and at least have an insight about who or what Soyinka is about.
The Adventures of Captain Blood book project is being championed by a team of renowned illustrators and researchers led by Oluwajayi, an award-winning artist who hopes that this new comic book would inspire others.
It's not about having a large number of people, but people who really understand the intellectual depth of enjoying comic books. So I'm surprised.
So what is next? Should we be looking forward to an explosion of comic books in the Nigerian market from now on?
Yes, I know that I suspect this will inspire other people to start producing, and then that will expand the followership, and it will become a new culture and add to our reading culture in Nigeria and inspire other characters to come up.
Well, I hope you have enjoyed today's show. As always, please join us on any of our social media platforms displayed on your screen. I am Olakunle Kasumo. Remember, one great book can change your life. Bye-bye.